Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I know a lot of you have been anticipating the end of my mock contest, as have I, so I'm not going to bore you too much with this intro. I just want to say I built a Panzerwerfer, I bought French helmets, so you guys can stop bugging me about these, and I made these three cool figures for you to look at while I announce the results. So, without further ado, I'll get right into it, and actually, one quick thing, if you didn't get entered, it's because either you didn't tell me that you recently uploaded it, or you didn't link it in the description or in the comment section. So yeah, so there's gonna be a next mock contest, maybe at 200, maybe at 150, but there will be another one. So if you didn't win, there's always that one. But anyway, on to the results. So two honorable mentions were Lego Master 513 Turns and Clone HD's Anziomach. Now, I like Clone HD's Anziomach. It felt kind of empty. It was a large sort of open field, and there were a lot of figures, but it just didn't. There wasn't too much going on. There was like some detail packed into it, and there were a lot of figures, and I liked the detailing down on his road, but it just kind of felt empty. I feel like a 32 by 32 base plate would have worked better for that sort of thing because could have packed a lot more detail into a smaller space, and yeah, I like this figure choice. I like the fact that he did, Italian soldiers, because that's not something you see too often. And once again, the road detail and his machine gun bunker were very nice. And yeah, so my next honorable mention is Lego Master 513 Turns. He didn't really title his mock, so I don't have a name for it. It's just his mock. So, his mock, there was a couple things going on. It was sort of like a terrain with a little house, destroyed house, and flame trooper kind of burning the house down. So yeah, I liked the layering on his mock, but the thing I most liked on his mock was probably the destroyed house because I felt like the rubble seemed very realistic on his. But one thing that did kind of bug me was the fact that he used some knockoff pieces and knockoff figures, which I really don't like, not approve of it. I really don't like kind of condone, and I don't really like knockoff figures. So it was nice, but the road that he built could use a tiny bit more work, and once again, the knockoff figures were an issue. But otherwise, everything on the mock was nice. Especially the hill kind of on the mock and the destroyed house and all the rubble. And yeah, so those are my honorable mentions. So congratulations to you guys. You built really nice mocks. And yeah, so next on to top three, which was third place is the Mini Scaler with his Eternal City mock, which was Rome. He built a really nice destroyed building, and I liked his custom build for a Sherman tank and the German pack cannon gun. I don't know if it was a pack 37, 38, 41, 42, 43. So I'll just call it like a German pack because it looked really nice. I liked his Sherman and once again the house. All really nice figures. He didn't use Brick Arms helmets for his American soldiers, which I didn't mind too much. They were just like, I believe, like the Lego Toy Story helmets painted OD green with a little insignia on the front of them. But the one thing that got me was it seemed very crowded. Like a 48 by 48 would have worked a lot better for what he did, because there was the destroyed building. Behind there, kind of off in the corner, it was the pack position with American soldiers, which was only like a dozen studs away from the Sherman, which was advancing on a road barrier, which had an American cooking food near it, and a lot of troops kind of on the sidewalk, but it felt very crowded. There was not a lot of space to enjoy all the small details that he packed in, and I feel like a 48 by 48 base plate would have worked a lot better. But there were still a lot of positives about the mock. Like I said, the custom build for the Sherman tank. I always love custom builds. And his British soldiers were very nice too. But I like the destroyed building and the pack position. So those were all very nice details. And yeah, I liked this mock. Did a very nice job on it. But number two, or second place, Brickman on Eastern Front, 1944. Now, my thing about it was very, very, very detailed. There was a lot of very good texturing and road work and everything, but once again, it felt crowded. Now there's like a lot of stuff going on, and nothing really negative I have to say about the mock besides it being very, very crowded. Like I couldn't really focus on one specific thing, and that kind of detracted from the experience of watching his mock. There was too much going on to keep your mind on one thing, and I just kind of felt very mixed up because there were a lot of details, but there were so many on such a small space. It was kind of hard to keep track of all of them, and like I said, there were. I loved his river and the bridge, and he did a really, really nice job on it. I really, really like thoroughly enjoyed that mock. But same problem with Miniscaler's mock. It was just kind of felt crowded. There were a lot of German troops moving through, but I did like all the very small details, like the Russian soldier being hung or executed, and then the Russian flag being lowered, and like I said, the bridge and the river with the Russian soldier kind of floating in it. And yeah, so it was a really nice mock, and I really enjoyed it. Like I said, a lot of small details, and it was just a very nice mock to watch on video overall. Now, first place, drum roll please. I'm not going to do a drum roll, you got to imagine it. But anyway, first place is Brick Mayhem with his Siege on Bastogne mock. Now, I really didn't have much wrong. I didn't really have anything bad to say about the mock. That's what got it first place. There's nothing negative about it. It's just like, even though it should have been snowy because it's Bastogne, there was nothing negative to say about it. I absolutely loved his custom-built M18 and all the U.S. troops kind of advancing in formation. The terrain and all the grass work was very, very nice. It looked very detailed. I especially liked the German soldiers kind of in the background and their little position that they had set up. And yeah, the thing about that is he managed to pack a lot of detail into a like moderately small space, but not too many where it felt crowded. It was just the right amount of simplicity and detail blended together, and I really, really enjoyed that. That's all I really have to say about his mock. My only discrepancy besides the snow was that it was kind of like the camera angle was kind of zoomed in, so I didn't get a full feel for the mock. But he did kind of spread everything out through some pictures, and it's still it grabbed my attention and it caught my focus. Like I could focus on all the individual details, and it was really, really nice. Yeah, so all of you who entered did a really, really good job. Don't beat yourself up if you didn't get first, second, or even third place. Like I said, even if you got an honorable mention, you still did really well. I really enjoyed all the mocks that I got, and you guys should be proud of yourselves because this one was very hard to judge. I know everybody says that, but like I mean it. Like it was actually a very hard decision. It came down to me losing about an hour of sleep trying to decide. And yeah, so Brick Mayhem, I need you to private message me your shipping information so I could give you the prize, which was a minifigure scale cigarette and a custom painted German Stahlhelm. So yeah, if you go to the About tab, when you click on my channel, you could send me a private message, or alternatively, you could contact me through Google Hangouts. I don't have any other like social media like Skype or anything like that, so those are really the only two ways to contact me. Or you could email me. If you need my email address, just tell me in the comments, and I will give you my email address. But anyway, that really is about it for this mock contest. I'm probably going to do another one at 150, 175, maybe 200 once I get there. Yeah, so just like I said, make sure to get me your shipping information either through private message me on YouTube, Google Hangouts, or email, and I'll send you the prize at my earliest convenience. So thank you guys so much, all of you, for entering. This was a blast to judge and watch, and I really hope you guys enjoyed building yours too, because this really isn't about winning the contest as it is about having fun building your mock. And yeah, so thank you to everybody who entered, and yeah, so I'll see you guys next time.